Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Team Tomey Inner Circle weekly meetup. It's good to have everybody here tonight. I know I changed the schedule up a little bit and did Wednesday night instead of Tuesday night. I had a birthday deal I had to do. It was mandatory, so I did that. And now you guys have me tonight. I didn't want to just cancel the webinar, so I thought by at least moving it, I could at least meet with you guys this week. All right, let's do some housekeeping. Let's see who's on. We've got Bill, Bob, Dale, Dominic. Dominic, I don't know if you've ever been on one of these. Fred, I don't know if you've ever been on one. Gary Buckley, are you in Florida? Jan, good to see you. Jeff, Jim, Lee, Mike, Osahar, Randy, Rick. Oh no. Reggie, Rick. There we go. Robert, Roy, Russell, Trev, and Val. Good to see everybody tonight. Gary says, no. You're not in Florida? Is there any other place to be? I'm a little biased. Struck and dry dog. Oh, no. Glad to have you guys. Thanks for showing up tonight. Okay, so, couple of things. Our mission every webinar is to continually learn to market your business online and get the help that you need to move forward in your business, okay? Every week I do a lesson on something that will help you in your business, be it, building your business, like your foundation and, marketing campaigns and stuff like that, all the way to traffic. We've been talking a lot about traffic for the last several months. We're going to continue to do that. If you guys aren't in the Facebook group yet, make sure you come in there. Make sure you continually come in the Facebook group. Get to know each other. Network with each other. Let me know what you've got going on in your business. When you need help, this is where you come and you post, okay? And of course, my YouTube channel, that's like my brain, okay? Everything I teach goes onto YouTube. And of course, unless it's in like a protected coaching program or something like that. But guys, I create way more content than I actually sell. So, I want to talk about Accountability Tuesday, even though it's Wednesday. Every week we're going to have an accountability portion of the webinar. So this is the way it's going to work. Tonight, I'm going to let you guys tell me if you want to participate in this. What this entails is you saying, yes, I'm going to participate in Accountability Tuesday. And each week, I'm going to be on this webinar. And when Liz calls on me, I'm going to be able to tell her what I have done for this week or why I haven't done this week or where I'm stopped or all that fun stuff. But if you cannot be on these live webinars, then don't take a spot in this, okay? Because I'm going to give you about one chance if, let's say you sign up tonight, you're like, yes, I want to do it, and then you're not there next week, I'm not going to be happy with you. If you're not there the following week, you're done, you're out of the accountability program, okay? I'm doing this for free, so I need you guys to do your part, okay? So, if you want to be in the accountability program, Dale Walker, yes, I'm in! Type yes into the questions box. Randy and Dale, you're both in Backstage with Liz. You guys have that. Dale, I just need to schedule a call with you. Randy, then you and I need to talk about that because we talk almost every day. Russell Darden. Okay. Then this is you guys. Lee, you get that as part of Backstage with Liz also. Robert says yes. Yes. Guys, if you're in Backstage with Liz, you need to contact me. We need to have a phone call. And then on that phone call is when I set up your accountability. Your accountability is one-on-one. Okay? You guys get me one-on-one. Let's see here. Mike says, can't make it each week, but can we post progress in FB group accountability? Nope, I'm not going to do it that way. Sorry, I got to do it this way. Now, if you want to post in there each week what you're doing, or ask me questions or something like that, I'm totally for it. But if you can actually be on these more often than not, I'll probably keep you. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trevor says the only way to keep moving forward is to have an accountability partner for sure. Exactly. Rick. Osahar says yes. Alright, Mike, how many of these can you usually make? Mike says let's do it. Okay. Alright, so mark me in. Russell, are you part... Russell, you're not part of Backstage with Liz, are you? That was only for Backstage with Liz people. They have one-on-one coaching with me. Russell says, I'm in everything. I don't know that you're in Backstage with Liz, Russell. Hey, Randy. Can you check on... I don't think you are. Russell, tell you what. If you will go to lizlive.com right now. Randy says checking. Yep. Okay, thank you, Randy. Mike says, guess I was procrastinating commitment. Good. Good. I'm glad you recognized that. Jim says, not sure I can commit to the time slot. Well, for free, this is the only time slot I have, guys. But you're going to love this if you will actually do it, okay? And it's going to make you accountable. Alright, I'm going to start adding names to our... thing here. So RUSSELL Darden. And then we have Gary Buckley. Jan Weston. Now, all of you guys who have said that you're in, do you guys have a microphone so that I can unmute you and talk to you? All right, Russell, you are not part of Backstage with Liz. There is still 2 spots for Backstage with Liz if anybody wants in with Backstage with Liz. With Backstage with Liz, you get 20 hours. It's like 1,200 total minutes of one-on-one coaching, plus all my products for free for a year. It's basically like the Everything Liz package. Jan says, I do not, but I can arrange to get one. Okay, awesome. Robert says, not today, wrong machine. That's okay. Russell says, are you sure? Yeah, I've never seen you in Backstage with Liz. Well, you may have been, like a long time ago, but it's only a year-long thing. Sharon, you have Backstage with Liz, so you'll get this when we talk. Alright, guys, let me make sure I'm getting everybody on here. Russell got Russell, Gary, Jan, Fred, Robert, Rick, Osahar, Mike. Jim says, I understand. I'm thinking of a way to do like an accountability program where it's just an online type thing. But that would take a whole lot of my time. So I don't know that I'm going to do that. On these webinars, I can do this and keep everybody in check and just spend, a few minutes on everybody. But doing it in just online to accommodate everybody's schedule would be really, really hard. Mike says, I don't think I have Backstage with Liz. You do not. I just did a promo for it. There's still 2 spots left. If you go to backstagewithliz.com, it is quite a price tag on it. It's $1,000 to get into it. But I do have a 2-pay option, but you get, like I said, me for an entire year, all my products for free for an entire year. Your one-on-one coaching can be used for anything you want, like setting up your business, stuff like that. I do affiliate campaigns. Like right today, I talked to one of my clients about setting up a business in a certain niche. Then I talked to another client about his affiliate funnel, and I'm critiquing his campaigns and stuff like that. There's a lot. It's like anything you want to do to make money online, I coach you to do it. And if you don't know what you want to do, then I'll help you pick something. So it's literally the everything. Plus, you get me as your marketing slave for a year. Not really your marketing slave, but I'm there for whatever you need. All right, guys. I'm not trying to sell tonight. I'm just trying to make sure. And with Backstage with Liz, there's really, it's all on your time. I do calls from about 12 p.m., which is noon Eastern, till like 9 and 10 o'clock at night. That's not every day for me, but that's just my time slot that I will do them in. Yeah, Robert, that would be great, because I would love to talk to you. No problem, Mike. I get it. Dale says it's Liz's kitchen sink. Yeah. Jen says that's one heck of a deal for just $1,000. Yep, it is. And everybody keeps telling me to, raise my prices, stuff like that. But guys, here's the thing. I could go and do something different and make a lot more money than I make. I make great money now. There will be a point when I do move on from my newbies. Like if I would go and do coaching and teaching and stuff for people who like already have like big established businesses, I can make bank. But where my heart is with you guys who are struggling and getting started. And I know you guys don't have the, $10, $15, $20,000 to invest in someone to help you. So I make good money doing what I'm doing, and I'm helping you. That's a win-win for me. So right now I'm satisfied with that. All right. So there's 9 people so far in this. Okay. Holly says, I got here a few minutes late. What did I miss with the accountability sheet? Okay. So Holly, is what I'm doing is I'm going to do weekly accountability check-ins during these webinars. If you can commit to being here every week and letting me know what you're doing, letting me know where you're stuck and stuff like that, I can help you. If you want to participate in the accountability program, there's no charge for it, but if you miss too many webinars, I will kick you out of it. So Holly, you in or not? She's like, I don't know about that, Liz. That sounds pretty rough. All right, so what I want to do, guys, is Sharon Davis says, so can I go? Sharon, you get it with Backstage with Liz. When we do your call, sweetheart, we will do your accountability then. You're Backstage with Liz, so you get me one-on-one. Got it. Okay, perfect. Spreadsheet needs a date column, probably. All right, so Holly says count me in. Perfect. Okay, Holly, you're number 10. Okay, so guys, what I'm going to do is I'm only going to allow 10 people in at a time. That's it. Out of this list, whoever wants to miss webinars and not be here and let me know if you did do what you're supposed to do this week, or if you didn't and why you didn't, I will kick you out of this program, okay? This is me helping you for free. So you got to put it in the effort and actually show up. So is what I'm going to do is I'm going to contact each of you, and I want you guys to tell me what you're doing in your business. Out of these 10 people, how many of you guys are not on Facebook? I want to make sure that I'm friends with you guys because I'm going to contact you through Messenger. Russell, I know I have you. I think we're friends on Facebook. All right, I've got Russell. Gary, I know I'm friends with on Facebook. Jan, I know I am. Fred, I don't know about you. Oh, of course, I know who you are. Now I see your smiling face. I know exactly who you are. Perfect. Okay. Robert, I know you are. You are. Mike, are you just in my group, or I think we are Holth. You've got one of those last names that I can't keep in my head. HolthuYsen. That's okay. I got Mike and Holly. Let's see if you and I are friends, because I'm going to contact you guys through Messenger when I get done tonight. Holly, which one of these are you? Is this one you at the top? I am with Holly. Okay, perfect. All right, so once the webinar is over, I'm going to contact you guys, and I want you to tell me what you're doing in your business and what kind of business you're trying to start and all that fun stuff. Next week, I'm going to make sure that you guys are on here, and then I'm going to see what you've done in your business, okay? And then we're going to do weekly check-ins via this webinar, okay? So it's a great way for me to hold you guys accountable. You have to show up. If you do not show up, I can't help you, okay? And that's going to tell me you're not serious about what you want to do. Everybody cool with that? Cool. Robert, you might have missed what I said, but I'm going to contact you after the webinar. Russell says Tuesdays. Yes, it's going to be on Tuesdays. All right, guys, so I've got my 10. The rest of you guys, whenever you are working on your business and you have questions, please write your questions down. And when you come to these webinars, please ask me those questions. Okay? That's what these webinars are for. Yes, I teach a lesson and help you and stuff like that, but this is really free coaching for you to get the help you need. Now, of course, I can't help you like I help my Backstage with Liz people. I can't do one-on-one, but I can help you guys as a group, okay? Suresh says, I just joined. Just joined what, sweetheart? Just joined this webinar. Okay. Suresh, I am doing an accountability thing. I'm only letting 10 people in, and I already got my 10 people. However, because I know what you are working on, if you can be on these webinars each and every week, I'll let you be number 11 if you want an accountability coach. So what I'll do is after the webinar tonight, I have your email address because I have an email from you that I know, so I know I can contact you. I can see where you are in your business, what you're doing, and where you need help, and give you action steps to take so that you can get your business up and going, or getting in more customers, getting in more leads, whatever it is that you need. And I can help you with that. Would you like to be in this or not? All right, so you can... Oh, thank you, Rick. Rick says, I'm not being picky, just overly OCD. You have 9. Yes, thank you. This makes it... Okay, perfect. Perfect, thank you. Oh, Randy's telling me, Lee's telling me. Perfect, okay. So, Suresh, you're in. You get the 10th spot. All right, so... Suresh... Okay, guys. All right, so like I said, I will contact each of you. I don't want to talk to each of you right now about your backstory and where you're needing help in your business and stuff like that, because that would take probably, you know, at least 30 minutes for each of you, and nobody here wants to sit through that. So I will contact you individually. We'll talk about what your needs are and where I can help you. And then each week you're going to need to attend and let me know where you're at and what you're doing. Oh, that was a mouthful, guys. Okay, so that's it for that. And right before each lesson each week, it will be Accountability Tuesday, and I'm going to hold you guys accountable. Everybody get what's going on? This is just me trying something new with you guys, because there is a huge problem with people not getting their stuff done, not getting their business up and going, not bringing money in. Guys, there's no reason for you to be doing this if you're not making money doing it. All right, so, oops, shoot, where did it go? Mike says same bat channel, same bat time, every Tuesday, 9 p.m. Yep. Gary says totally agree. We need money. Yes. Yes, you do. And you're going to pick one way to do it, and that's what you're going to work on. Okay, so we've gone over everything in housekeeping. Let's talk about tonight's lesson. And it's going to be a pretty short one. Because, guys, let's go. And, guys, I have some stuff I have to do tonight, so it might be tomorrow before I get to you, but I will get to you, okay? My new accountability peoples. Because I have some stuff I have to work on with Randy tonight. I have to give him some attention, so he's helping me with a bunch of stuff, so I have to make time for him. That's the important thing. But I will get to you guys too, okay? Just depends on how long my little eyes will stay open tonight. Alright, so this is what we've been talking about for months. This great big huge diagram here. These are the traffic tactics we've been talking about. It all starts with having your foundation. All the past webinars are on YouTube, guys. Then we talked about having a Google presence. We are in the middle of talking about social traffic tactics. And last week I talked on some other tactics that we're going to come back to. But tonight I want to talk about Pinterest. And I have some resources for you guys on Pinterest. Now, anytime you go to start using a new platform, you need to go to that platform and read all about it. Facebook has their Facebook business thing. Instagram has theirs. Pinterest has theirs. And this is Pinterest. This is the business portion of it. And you don't have to have a business Pinterest account to get started. You can use lots of free tactics. Excuse me, guys. You can use lots of free tactics. But you need to read everything here. They're even starting like a Pinterest university. But you need to know the rules and regulations. You need to see what other people are doing to use this platform. And this is what this will all do for you, okay? So if we go to getting started, you see the basics, why Pinterest, set up your account, get your website ready, our audience, how Pinterest works, research your goals, best practices. They have a whole tools thing. If you are wanting to use their paid advertising, the success stories are great because you can see how other people are using it. And of course they have, news. And I don't know what the pin sites is. Oh, It's insights. You need to reach the people you want to reach. Okay, so this is where you need to start. It's a lot of reading. Probably going to take you, a couple days to get through all of it. And I'm not saying you need to read every single blog post here, but the highlights that I just showed you, especially this getting started section, all of this getting started section, you need to make yourself familiar with, okay? Dale says, did you get your recording turned on? Yes. Made me nervous. Oh my God. Okay, so the next resource I want to show you is this one. This is probably the best, and I've read all kinds of guides and products and gone through courses on using Pinterest. And this is a free one. This is How to Use Pinterest for Your Business, the Ultimate Pinterest Marketing Guide. And noticed it was February 14th, 2018 when this was posted. When you guys are searching for things, trying to learn how to do things, make sure you're looking at, content that's actually up to date. So they have this really cool infographic, and this is what I really want to talk about, okay? Because Pinterest is targeted to a set group of people. If you look here, 57% of Pinterest users also use Instagram. It's a picture-based site, social network, so I can see where that would be. 70% of Pinterest audience is female, okay? So if you're wanting to target females, Pinterest is probably a great place for you to come. 26% of all U.S. internet users are on Pinterest. Half of all new Pinterest signups are men. So what does that mean? That means that men are finally going, okay, my wife has tortured me with this site forever. I think I'll get on it too. Men are starting to use Pinterest more and more. And then, of course, the age demographic here. It's pretty split. 1 out of 2 millennials use Pinterest. If millennials are your target, probably be a good idea to use Pinterest. But these are the niches for Pinterest. So if you're in internet marketing, probably not going to be using Pinterest unless it's part of your SEO strategy, because you can use it for backlinks and stuff like that. But if you're not in one of these niches, you need to turn the TV off, because this is not for you, okay? The only way I now use Pinterest is in my niche. I use it for my planners and journals niche, my vegetable gardening niche, and there's a couple of other niches that I use it for. But if you're not in these niches, Pinterest isn't for you. I like using Pinterest as an affiliate marketer, because there's so many great things you can do. So if you have, let's say, but you need to be an affiliate marketer in one of these niches. Let's say that you have a lifestyle blog. Pinterest needs to be your best friend, okay? Hobbies should be included in this too. Travel should be included in this too, and that's just from my experience. I know what niches this works with. It definitely works in the travel niche, okay? What should my pin look like? This is very important. Your pins need to look good, and they need to have a call to action on them. So is what I do with my vegetable gardening niche is I will make a really good looking pin that leads to my blog content, because I want people to come to my vegetable gardening blog. And on my vegetable gardening blog, I have pop-ups there that get people on my list, okay? So if you look here, 3 pro tips to make awesome visual pins. Use prices in your images. Well, I don't directly sell, so I'm not using prices. This is the correct size. 3, use the Pinterest button. And remember, colors matter. Learn the emotional. Why is this right here? See? This is, I can't. What are we doing here, guys? Get off of there. It's trying to, there we go. Learn the emotional psychology of each color, okay? And then this goes into what you should write, special types of pins, all the different kinds of pins that they have. Of course, the promoted pins, buyable pins. This is a new-ish feature in Pinterest where you can directly sell. So those of you who are in e-com, Pinterest is probably going to be your best friend. Rich pins I haven't played with at all. And don't forget the classic repin. Over 80% of all pins are repins. Grow your traffic simply by collecting really great content. I'm not sure what this is either because I haven't used this. I basically just post really cool images that lead to really great content, and my pins get repinned constantly. Then they have the, when you should pin. So this infographic right here is basically all you need to know. And then as you start using Pinterest, you'll want to dive in, like, creating a good looking pin, how to do that, what to put on your pins, which kind of pins to use, and when you should be pinning, okay? Pinterest is simply a site where people go and look at cool stuff. So if you go through here, this thing then explains each part of this, the graphic, okay? And they even have a thing that you can download. So if we look up, I already have it. The Pinterest marketing strategy template, you can go through and create a whole strategy with this, okay? There's no reason for me to teach you guys about the overview of Pinterest when I can just hand you this resource because it's exactly what I would teach you. So I'm just going to hand you guys this resource. Another resource I really liked was this one, 12 Whoa, my brains are going faster than my mouth. 12 strategic ways to use Pinterest marketing. This is another great resource. I'm not going to open it. You guys can take a look at that. But here's the big thing. If you're not in these niches, as an affiliate marketer, as someone who has products, digital or physical products do better than digital products. I can tell you that with Pinterest, but digital products still do work. Then you need to stay away from Pinterest. Any questions on this? Robert says, will this work for dropship products? I bet. Absolutely. Depends on the product. But especially if it's like targeting females, yes. Mike, I have different Pinterest accounts, which is totally against the terms of service. So, don't do what I do, do as I say. But yes, I name each account my brand. When I create a Pinterest account, it's always named my brand. Alright guys, any questions on this? How many of you guys would like to use Pinterest? Would you like me to dive in more in future webinars on how to use Pinterest? Yeah, it'll be in niches outside of the internet marketing and make money online niche. Okay, I'm getting a bunch of yeses. Okay. Mike says me, not so much at this time. Yes, yes. Guys, I love using Pinterest in my marketing for my niche stuff. Love it, love it, love it. And that's because I'm addicted to Pinterest. Bad. I love Pinterest. Alright, so we got a lot of yeses, so we will revisit the whole Pinterest thing. Okay, so you guys who want to learn more about Pinterest, make sure you go through these resources. When tonight's webinar gets uploaded to YouTube, the resources page will be listed in the description. Alright. So I'm not seeing any more questions coming in on this, so we will close this topic. Alright, now let's switch gears. And who has questions on their business? Are you working on anything in your business where I can help you? I know that Suresh has specific questions. Here we go. All right, Suresh, are you on? See if Suresh is still here. Yes. Okay, so Suresh is building a business in the internet marketing niche. That I know. You can find the proof of purchase using. Another question I have is how to add more products on both the catalog and to the membership site. I know I answered a bunch of your questions on the last webinar, Suresh. Suresh, are you around? Type yes in the box if you're there, Suresh. Alright, I'm not seeing... I see his name here, but I don't see... him. And I really need to speak to him so I can help him. Suresh, where are you? Alright guys, so we're going to back burner Suresh for a minute. Anybody need help? Who has questions? Trevor says I need a lot of help. Me too, man. Me too. Jeff says, how are you approaching the European GDPR regulations? I haven't even had time to think about it. Robert says, how to get people to promote for a first product. Robert, you weren't here last week, were you? Okay, you missed it last week. If you go to... Randy, did you get last week's webinar up yet? Let's see. No, it's not up yet. Okay, well, as soon as... Randy says it's only been 8 days. Okay, well. Okay, so Robert, I'm going to prod Randy and see if he can't get that up pretty quick. But on last week's webinar, I gave so much information on starting your own affiliate program, doing your first launch, getting people to promote for you, that whole spiel. Everything I know about that was covered last week. And if you remind, it'll be posted in the Team Tomey group once it's uploaded. Dominic says, does Pinterest work well for the personal development? I haven't used it for that one, but I think it would. Because people on there are always looking to, I mean, it's more of like a buy things, learn things, craft things. But I really think the personal development would do well for Pinterest. Mike says, your video, I love Instagram ads. Liz Tomey has vanished. Yes, it didn't have sound, so I had to delete it. Alright, Suresh is back. Alright, so, Trevor is sharing something awesome with us. I love when Trevor does this. I'm going to send this to everybody. This is something that Trevor did when he did one of his launches. This was an interview, right, Trev? I just sent it out to all of you guys. Robert, this will help you a lot. And I'm going to put it in our webinar resources tonight. Is that okay, Trevor, if I put it in the resources? Or is it just for people who are live on tonight? All right, Trevor says interview with Lonnie Robinson. Awesome. Thank you. All right, Suresh, just give me 1 second, sweetheart. I moved on because I didn't know where you were. Dominic says, do people look for Kindle ebook recommendations? If you, yeah, that would do really well there. The best, Kindle books for insert topic here. All right, guys. Jen says, thanks, Trevor. Everybody should thank Trevor because this thing's awesome. All right, so other stuff. Trevor's launch interview. He gave this to my six-figure PLR Academy people, and everybody loved it. Everybody's thanking Trevor. Awesome. Val says thanks. Jeff says thanks. Mike says thanks. Jan says thanks. Dominic says thanks. You guys are going to love it. Gary, where are the webinar resources kept? How do we get them? When the replays are uploaded, in the description on YouTube, you will find them. Jan says LOL. Yeah, sometimes questions get asked that I've already answered. Love you, Gary. Okay, guys, hold on 1 second. Let me go through. How do people promote your first product? Okay, so that helped Robert. Jan says, I have to dive into the resale right stuff before I have questions, but I'm sure I'll be all full of them the next time we meet. Yes. Jan, get a notebook. Sorry, guys, I'm dying of thirst. Get a notebook, and as you're going through the training, when you have questions, write them down. And then when we have these webinars, hop on these webinars, and you can ask me questions. Bill K says, miss a week, miss a lot. That's right. That's why you should never miss these. Alright, Suresh. Everybody's still thinking Trevor. That's great. Randy says, well, we just went on tornado warning, so I think I need to go hide or something. It's just a warning. When it goes to a watch, that's when, it's going to matter. Chances, good thing I don't have a microphone yet. Yeah, a lot of times I'll just unmute you guys and let you talk. It's usually easier. Suresh says, be safe. Yes, definitely be safe, Randy. But you're good until it's a watch. I mean, a warning. Wait, are you under a tornado warning or a tornado watch? Tornado warning means there's been one spotted. Warning. Okay, yeah, you might want to pay really close attention to the weather. I'm so not scared of tornadoes. When I hear there's a tornado warning or a tornado watch, I'm just like, whatevs. And I'll occasionally look out the window to make sure, I'm not getting blown away. But tornadoes don't scare me. Hurricanes, those scare me. And it's so funny because in Florida, it's the exact opposite. Nobody's scared of hurricanes down here. They're like, whatever. But you say tornado and they freak out. It's great. All right, it's a twister. It's a twister. Yep. Okay. All right. Bill says, as a PLR creator, you would market to different people than a reseller, correct? It depends on what it is, Bill. Really depends on what it is. A lot of my PLR people will buy something if I give resale rights to it. And my resale rights people will buy PLR. It really just depends on exactly what it is. Alright, Russell says, I have a stale list of about 250 people of which I haven't contacted in about 6 months to a year. Ooh. I also have a blog I need to redo, update. Which should be my priority to work on? Definitely your list. You need to... God, that's so hard to do. It's so hard to breathe life into a new list. So, is what I recommend that you do is... Do you know what the biggest problem your list has is? When you know what that is, then you need to create something that's really cool that will solve that problem quickly. Be it, an infographic, like I just showed that whole Pinterest infographic. People love those things. A resource sheet that's full of resources that will help them with their problem. Templates. I don't know your niche or anything, so I don't know exactly what would fit best. But you better start giving them stuff first, okay? And just kind of reintroduce yourself to them. Simultaneously, you need to be getting that blog updated because you're going to need to start filling it with content that positions you as an expert and makes those people know and like and trust you, okay? That's a really hard thing to do. I would send a couple of emails, see what your open rates are. If your open rates are in the tank, ditch the list. You're done. But there's a whole lot that goes into reviving an old list. A whole lot. You better have really good subject lines that get their attention and make them open. There's a whole thing there. Alright, Rick, my situation is with rethinking my approach to an online business. I want to set up something I don't have to babysit constantly. Been working with niche sites, but I'm finding it's not really what I want. It's like a slow drip of income, and I want to build something bigger. Here ago, I should teach what I know. I'm thinking maybe that's the direction I should go. Yes, probably doing what I tell you to do is what you need to do. Rick, go create a product that's about something that helps people in the internet marketing niche. Launch the product. You don't have to do a lot of babysitting with it. Hire someone to do your support for you. And just create and launch digital products. You'll make a nice little income. You'll get bigger and bigger. And then one day you'll go, you know what? I think I want to do more. And then you'll grow your business. For right now, just go create a product on something. Cut your teeth. Learn. You know more than 98.9% of the people out there. You've got a lot to teach. And you've got a great personality behind it. People will want to come and learn from you. I have the same conversation with Randy all the time. There's a lot of people on this webinar right now that know a lot of stuff. And if you would just take that stuff and start creating a product with it and launching your product, you'll make money. Randy says, I thought you were talking to me. Oh no. Alright guys, stop it. Robert Howe, stop smoking. Bill K, was that a lighter? Don't you worry about what I'm doing. This is about you and your business, not me. Mike says, okay, who was that you talked to about create a product? I'm in that huge boat too. I talk to probably 60% of my people about creating products. That's what everybody wants to do. That's the easiest thing to do. Guys, creating and launching products is super easy. Jim says, I think I heard bubbles too. No, I do not have a bong. Alright guys, let me get to Suresh so I can help him out. There is no bongs here. Oh my god. You got me, Jim. Alright, Suresh, sweetheart, are you still there? Yes, okay, perfect. So, first of all, I need you to tell me what we've set up for you. I don't want to go digging through everything with your sensitive information in it. But because I don't want to show your sensitive information on a webinar. Resale rights. All right, so you got the resale rights business in a box, right? What is your URL for that? ResaleRightsCentral.com. All right. ResaleRightsCentral.com. Okay. What else did we set up for you? That's it. Okay, so your question is with that. I'm having a hard time understanding exactly what you're wanting. I wanted to ask if it was possible to add the email profits package I bought from you to the product list by your team when they set up my site. Okay, we do offer that as a setup service. We are getting I am setup service back up and going. And email promo payoffs is going to be one of the things that we can install for you, okay? None of this is working right now, so it'll just have to be me and you working on this together. Okay, so this can get installed for you. If you want us to put it on this domain name for you, we can. We'll just put it in like a folder. Is that what you're asking? If we can put it in this domain name for you? Or on this domain name for you? Okay, yes, we can. There will be an additional charge, of course, because I have to pay my install guy to do it. But he can put it on this domain name for you. This would be a great product for you to promote to your people, because you're promoting to people who like to buy resale rights products. And they need to learn about email marketing, so this would be great for their business. Anything related to internet marketing, marketing their business online, you definitely want to put that kind of stuff in front of them. Was that the only question you had, Suresh? No. Okay. If you have other questions, type them in and let me know. Please read the do we need. Okay. Let's see here. Do we need to... Okay, the way we have it set up is it's a 6-month membership. So after 6 months, there are no more products. The way it's set up, though... Yes, it only charges them for 6 months. The way we have it set up, it only charges them for 6 months. If you want to change that, you can either have us go in and change that and you can add more, but I will have more products that you can add to your membership site later on. Your membership site is set up as a fixed term membership site. So at the end of that 6 months, the recurring stops. We only set it up for 6 payments, but you can easily go in JVZoo and change that. Yep, you sure can. Okay, that's all the questions you had? Perfect. Suresh, I think yours came with, let's see. If you go to yourownresellrightsbiz.com. Okay. All right, I guess it doesn't. I should add that to the sales page. You have 2 15-minute one-on-one, what I call save my life calls or save your life calls. If you ever need to speak to me, just send me an email and I can schedule a one-on-one call with you so you can get all your questions answered, okay? It usually anything over $100 with me, I throw in a what I call a save your life call. That way, if you need to speak to me, you can. And of course, I can't do that for like my little products, but those of you guys who are repeat customers, and I know you are, Suresh, I try and give as much one-on-one time as I possibly can. All right, guys, any other questions tonight? Jim says, how long is that good for? The one-on-one calls? The SYL, the Save Your Life calls. From the time, whenever. If you've bought something from me and it comes with a Save Your Life call. Russell says, that's what I thought I had. Yep, Russell, you probably do. I'd have to look at your purchases, but I believe you do. Suresh says, by the way, I picked that domain name from expired domains list. It was left by Ian Del Carmen. Sweet! I'm sure Ian still has links out there pointing to that, so that could be a really good domain name. Good job, Suresh. 11-year-old domain name. That's awesome. All right, guys. Questions? Yeah, guys, if you ever want to use one of your Save Your Life calls, if you purchase something from me, let me know what it is. You can go to my help desk, say, hey, I purchased this from you. Does this come with a Save Your Life call? Now, it's only good for that product. It's not just, regular coaching. So, like, if you bought 3K in 30 days, and it came with a Save Your Life call, that's only for things that, apply to that product. Trev says, I probably have a bunch of those calls from over the years. Yeah, you pretty much have. Trevor, you're different, though. And guys, don't take that wrong. I'm not saying, like Trevor's my pet. Trevor's just, he's, what do you call it? A colleague. He gets on these to learn and stuff, too, but he says, I'm very different, LOL. He's a colleague, so it's like, he's like me. We promote each other's stuff and help each other out, that kind of thing. So that's why Trevor's basically just got aligned to me. And guys, and you'll find people like that in your niches. If you guys are in the internet marketing, make money online niche, you start creating, launching products, you'll find you'll have buddies. Trevor's a buddy. Robert says, I can't remember all that I've purchased from you. Duh. I could probably find it out if you gave me your PayPal email address. JV Zoo has this really cool thing where it shows me everything you've ever bought. All right, guys. Last call for questions. If not, we're going to wrap up tonight. Go ahead and turn this into a PDF so I can get it over to Randy and he can have it up in, 3 to 4 weeks. I'm kidding. I'm just thankful for Randy. Yes, I will talk to all of you guys in the accountability program very soon. Russell, I can't look that up right now, sweetheart, but if you go to the help desk, they can look up everything you've bought. I don't want to show your private information live on a webinar. Alright guys, I'm going to go hang out with Randy for a while. Make sure a tornado hasn't taken him away. And, I don't even know if he's still on here. I'll go find him. Make sure that Randy doesn't get taken away in a tornado. Guys, remember, if you need any techie help, Randy is the guy. All right, guys. Night, everybody. See you guys next week. Remember, tomorrow, next week's Tuesday. Tuesday webinars.